Richmond. Home to the trendy Bridge Road shopping strip, delicious coffee and bustling cafes, authentic Asian cuisine, and a notorious drug problem that won't go away. Victoria Street bears the brunt of the issue, with junkies lurking on traders' doorsteps. Richmond Station Commander Kieran Boyle has had enough of the drug crime that plagues Richmond, implementing a zero-tolerance approach.
We're not going to accept Richmond being the suburb where, that's the drug capital of Victoria, or that's where you come to get your heroin. It's been like that for 20, 25 years, so what? Well, as of now, Victoria Police and myself, we are focusing on those issues and zero tolerance in relation to offences. We will take action if we identify.
Senior Sergeant Boyle and his team have been working with the Ministry of Housing and the Yarra Council to lower the crime rate in Richmond.
Previously and obviously now we heavily deal with enforcement. However, in the last 12 months we are particularly focusing on referrals and support for people who commit these crimes or are using drugs, to get them into some rehab, to get them into some help, to try and stop the cycle continuing.
Psychologist Dr. Stefan Gruner and CEO of Odyssey House, which helps cure drug abuse, says that treatment is the best long-term solution.
One thing we know is that treatment works, so investing in treatment is a wise investment as far as I'm concerned for government. I think it's really important also that we're diverting as many people out of the criminal justice system into treatment. There's a role to play for reducing the supply of harmful drugs, and there's also a role to play for services that are directly focused on reducing the harm for people who are currently using drugs.
Former Senior Sergeant and Executive Officer for Yarra Drug and Health, Greg Denham, supports the idea of injecting rooms.
We believe an injecting facility would address some of the issues, such as public amenity issues around disposing of needles and syringes, help to clean up the streets. It would take a lot of people off the streets who inject, which would reduce that visible aspect of the drug trade, which often people don't like, seeing people inject, and also address issues around overdose and provide people who use drugs with a facility. If they do get into trouble with their drug use, then there are people who can assist them.
Denham believes that alternative methods would ensure addicts are in a safe environment.
There are other strategies which are also required, such as 24-hour access to needle and syringes, preferably through vending machines. We need peer-administered naloxone to prevent overdose deaths. And in a broader sense, we need also some innovative approaches such as heroin trials to look at prescribing heroin to long-term heroin-dependent people.
Getting the council on board has been difficult. Questions remain to the political acceptability, funding and types of injecting rooms suitable for Melbourne. The City of Yarra was unavailable for comment due to the upcoming election. However, consumption room legislation has been denied in the past. Crime will continue in broad daylight on Victoria Street, calling for something else to be done to protect the community. Whilst children play in the schoolyard, users shoot up only metres away, often leaving their evidence exposed. It will only be a matter of time before these deadly substances make their way to the other side of the fence. Alyssa Allen, Deakin News.